And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. You never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue.
You got to text me all like extra thirsty. Like you got breath mints and like numbness for you. You know what I'm saying? That shit new to me. You know what I'm saying? Alright, okay. Alright, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brush that off. And then you got to ask me like, oh yeah, have I ever gave my ass ate?
Alright, y'all, now we have a woman here who goes by the handle Slim Thick on TikTok, and she's talking about the time she got flown out by a young scammer she met on Instagram. Now, first of all, there's so many red flags within this story that she basically deserved whatever came her way because God sent her every sign she needed, and she decided to still fall through because she was just thirsty. Simple as that. She seen the money he was flashing on Instagram, the cars, the designer clothes, and on top of that, she said that he was fine to her, right? So basically, she went against her better judgment and got finessed by a finesser. And I mean, if he's a scammer, then what do you really expect? He scams. And she just got scammed. Simple as that, man. But anyway, it's not much needed to say. I'll leave a link pinned in the comment section of her TikTok page if y'all interested in seeing more content. But in the meantime, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lady that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like he was like, was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me.
Oh wow. It was that easy. And she pretty too. But she said all he did was slide in the DMs. No, hey love, no, how you doing? All he said was need you. Her response was, I've been trying to give you me.
Or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, cause like, you know, he's some fine. Like, I love dark skin. And when I say he's some fine, she's some fine. Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he youngest or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, you know.
That's how they get them. Every time. That's how they get them. And this is why it's so easy, because they get caught up in the lifestyle. They see these little pictures. They see a little watch. They see a little design. And you know what's crazy? See, the dudes that's really in that lifestyle, that's really getting money, they know that a lot of times these girls are so easy because all they want to see is a little some. But let me tell y'all a little secret, ladies, for y'all out there, y'all want to catch y'all baller. The guys that's really living like that, they're not on social media. They're not. It's the ones that live that fake lifestyle that's trying to get you to believe them, and they're all on Instagram trying to get you and whoever. But yeah.
Oh, like that's my type. I love me a hood, get money.
Oh.
So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number, and like he texted me. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink or whatever, and I didn't text him right back. And he's on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like chill out. But I let him slide. So we planned to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like whenever you can come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text And like he'll tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. Which I started thinking like, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like he'd just be texting like that. So he FaceTime me, he was real, looked the same, looked good. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday.
You heard what she said? She seen his face, she said, I'm ready.
They come and we talk and I'm like, you know, like you ready? Like I'm at the nail salon, I'm like, you ready? Like I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off, like you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night.
Oh, there you go. Red flag number one. He playing games. Yo, you know what's crazy? I used to hate women that do that. Fellas, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They act like they with everything. They, oh yeah, nah, when I catch you, we gonna give me all hype. And the next thing you know, the same day, the energy is just weird. It's none of that energy like we said we was gonna do. She playing games. She gotta go watch her kids and she gotta watch her kids.
To land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we can just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be.
Finessed.
So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my and I tell him like, all right, I'm going to land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always last minute. I get to the airport. I board the flight or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Signa or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you got to call. So I called and like everything was booked up. Like literally it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm gonna get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like I booked the room, but when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all.
Boom. Now that's another red flag. She just booked her own flight. He made her come out. So technically he didn't fly her out. She flew herself. Right? So she that thirsty, she done paid for her own room and paid her for her own ticket to get to this young Finessed. Oh, he gets
the
deep.
Plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when the mishap come in. Because I get it, okay, we're supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we gotta go stay somewhere else, which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. So we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming. You hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this out. Because I mean, why wouldn't I? Like it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So when I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid, go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another. So what? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another? That's your response?
I ain't gonna lie. She was thirsty. And you know what's funny? She's not even ugly. But she moving like one of them little ugly. She said she took off of work, right? Stopped one of her businesses and actually had to find somebody to watch her kids. All because she was trying to fly out and get some, right? She was trying to get some, yeah. Oh, nah, man.
Y'all, he kept arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this going on, like, $300 is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me.
Whoa, hold on. We ain't just about to go... We ain't about to just pass like she ain't just say she was on Spirit. What you doing on Spirit? So, yeah, it's just a whole bunch of red flags during this whole story, y'all.
And found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left it on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money. It's like, I mean, rich, like, that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not going to say who he is because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And this is what money ain't complaining. They not.
Somebody we listen to every single day. Future, Drake. I don't know. I don't know too many rappers that people really listening to every day. When you hear about rappers and listening to them every day, those are probably the two people that pop into your head. And we know both of them for being some snipers. Now I'm curious.
Not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they're not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play. Everything booked, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So, to me, his life is just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything like that. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but, like, other than that, like, they don't be really doing, like, with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like, something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So, to me, personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. You never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said the f*** home. I'm not that pressed to see good. Like, but you know, I get this. Like, what?
Nah, she can't she can't sit here and say she not pressed when once again she done took off of work. She done stopped one of her businesses. She done booked her own flight and booked her own room and found somebody to watch them kids. And you not pressed, you something. Whether you press or not, you something, because you did a whole lot to go out of your way to go see this man in a whole nother place, right? So you definitely something. But you know what's crazy? A lot of women get caught up like this. It's the lifestyle they see on Instagram, right? You see the money, you see the little designer clothes, but you don't see the real them. You just see what they want you to see. That's the facade of social media. And a lot of women get caught up like that, all in the cap.
Be for real. I was just upset at the fact that you still allowed me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was going to do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because just do that. Like, to know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on, be like, oh yeah, you not, I'm going to stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other. So it do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
Yeah, so 9 times out of 10, maybe he really did have to watch his kid. Who knows, right? But at the end of the day, if he did have to do that, he probably should have just said something. Or he was probably fiending to hit, because he like, listen, she pretty, she fiending to come see me, and she's willing to fly out, and she done booked her own hotel and plane. Oh yeah. But then again, maybe the girl, whatever, his baby mother, maybe she stuck him with the kids, whatever the case may be. But she was thirsty. She was thirsty. And he treated her. Simple as that. Let's go to her replying to somebody. He said, somebody said he done posted all y'all texts, sis. Let's see exactly what happened. It looked like maybe he responded. Who knows? Let's see.
Okay, let's make that clear. Because all that is the aftermath of me basically expressing how I feel, which I don't think is wrong or whatever. Because what he did was up. That's basically just me just telling him, like, okay, that got me upset. It bothered me. Like, but who wouldn't be bothered by that if somebody brought you somewhere to see them and that happened? So that nigga to post them screenshots or whatever, when he told me, I said, do you still want me to come? And he said, yeah, or whatever, and how he gonna have a sitter and etc. So that nigga post that because he ain't post that. He ain't post them. So that nigga post about the whole time because he ain't post that neither. He posted something in this like, be for real. Come on.
Who to do? See, damn, where the text messages at? Where did now I'm interested. I want to see the text messages.
Trying to make it seem as though, oh, I was just trying to come between you and your daughter, babe. That's not true. What are you talking about? Like, but I'm gonna ask someone on this video.
Oh, here go the text messages. You done post all the texts. Alright, so pretty much the guy is Little Ant. She's the purple, he's here, right? Alright, so he said, I need that. This is the initial how he got her. You ain't want it, you was playing. I like your voice and accent, it's cute. It gives Chicago. I am from Chicago, come love. All he said, damn, all he said was pull up pretty much. He said, I will. Alright. She said no, New Jersey. Okay, not bad. So we gonna exchange numbers. She gave him his number. And then this is where she posted like she said. And then he said posting but got no good morning response back. It's crazy. Oh, so she's trying to make it seem like he's just crazy. I guess he said good morning and he was, he wanted good morning back. Oh, hold up. So she said, I got 10 days. Look, she was on him. You so fine, it's sickening. Need to see me ASAP. I want you for real. You just play too much. I can't chase you. I could come this weekend, coming for real for 24 hours or 48 if you nice to me. Oh, wow. If you think by any chance you ain't gonna enjoy your time, you're crazy. Joke. So clearly she cut off something. I don't know what it was, but she cut something off. Us both knowing our worth is a good thing. We might hit heads from time to time, but we'll make it make sense. And I'm in Atlanta. All you gotta do is tell me what time you land. I'll be there 30 minutes before. All right. So he did pretty much tell her to come and say that he was gonna be there 30 minutes before. All right. Sunday morning leave, so it's real. What works for you? He said I'm down for whatever. Okay, I'm free down now. You like Copper Cove, the restaurant? I'm most likely gonna come this week. I'm free, just gotta figure out. He said I don't like Copper Cove.
Hey, shit, you come down, I'm down for whatever. Like, it really don't matter for real, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on, like, the day you come for real, Because you gotta also think about if you come during the week, I always go to a little lounge, just shit like that for real. But if you come on the weekend, most of the time, everything got to do with sections that you gotta reserve. But if you just like want to do like some little fun, chill shit or bowling or a place to go eat or something, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, like, then that's cool too. Like, I'm really down for whatever.
Alright, now it's crazy because in the comments, right? In the comments it says something about her having this spray. She got the spray. Now, for y'all that don't know, it's the throat spray that's supposed to help you, and yeah. So it says she had that spray, right? I don't know what it is. Somebody said you got a sore throat. Auntie, you scared that boy with that spray. I'm telling you, you did. The spray so embarrassing. Oh, and somebody said, girl, you was moving too fast. Let me tell y'all a lot of times too, for y'all ladies out there, when you press up a little too hard like that and you pretty, it makes him second guess, because he's like, all right, wait, hold up. Why is she so thirsty like this and she this pretty? Right? Like, you start being like, all right, hold up. Either she trying to line me up, or maybe she got something. I don't know. This is how I think. I ain't gonna lie. When I see a pretty girl trying to push up a little too much, it's like, nah, why is it so easy? Right? It's like, why is this so easy? So I don't know. Maybe he felt like, yo, listen, this is too easy. I don't know. But maybe that's why he curved her. However it is, man. We gonna get to the bottom of this. I wanna see what spray they talking about. Y'all, we done did some searching, and it looks like the dude actually responded back. I didn't even have no knowledge that he responded to what she said, none of that. But it looks like he did respond. He have a part 1 and a part 2, but we're gonna quickly get into the pictures and text messages that everybody in the comments were referring to. Now, that spray people were talking about, this is what they was talking about. Now, he says he's not a young N-word, but if he didn't know what this meant, then yeah, he gotta be young. I'm sorry. But she texted him this picture right now. For y'all that know, if you know, then you know. But she said, this is the only pic you need. LOL, you get it. He said, I got a picture, but I don't know what that is. She said, really? Because she's probably like, all right, how you don't know what this means? She said, that sore throat spray and breath strips. He said, you got a sore throat? She said, babe, that was for me to give you head. Oh my God, the sore throat numbs your throat. And like I said, some people know about it, some people don't. Usually the young guys, they don't know what that means. But ladies, there go your trick. If you didn't understand and you having a problem, there you go. But anyway, let's get to the text message. So this is him. He said, I fell asleep. Are you okay? She said, hey, I feel a lot better still, a little upset, but you just happy to finally have a room. It's not my norm, but was all I could find. Good thing is you're okay. I was trying to stay up, but after I put it to sleep, it was done for. I just really wanted to meet you, I guess, but I learned it from every situation. That's why I'm so calm. I really just hate wasting my time for real. I think anybody would. When I go home, we probably never talk again. Blah, blah. Yeah, so basically, I guess he seemed like he didn't want no parts, to be honest with you. She seemed a little too thirsty. And you gotta remember, he from Chicago. We actually found out that he's affiliated with O Block and King Von the Muwop in them. So of course, so now it all makes sense. He probably was leery because he thinks that she trying to set him up. Let's get into what he had to say. Y'all check this out.
This is gonna be called the part 1 of, if you're gonna tell the story, then tell the full truth, you feel me? This part 1 though. So look, right, let me get this like straight to y'all. First and foremost, I'm not a YN, you know what I'm saying? I'm 25 years old, you know? But check this out, I'm not from Atlanta at all, you feel me? I live in Atlanta now, I'm from Iraq, you feel me? But all this like, okay, well, we gonna start off with the whole, he flew me out type thing, you know? I never flew out. So this whole, oh yeah, he flew me out and put me on Spirit Airlines. It's cap, you know what I'm saying? I never flew out, I never paid for no flight, you feel me? None of that, you get what I'm saying? Now, I really don't know how to like to work it as far as in like, if I can post the messages when I'm talking to, I don't know if I can do it on here, but I'm finna try it though.
Oh, so basically he's just proving in this video that he didn't fly her out. She came out by herself because she was just that thirsty. And the reason why she probably lied and said that he's the one that flew out, because she knows that people's gonna look at her funny like, damn, you paid for your own flight, you pretty much volunteered yourself, you done paid for the room, you done did all that. Yeah, you kind of thirsty. You kind of thirsty. But this was short. This was a quick part 1. I guess he put the text messages in there to prove that he didn't pay for the room. Let's go to part 2.
Now, he just gonna piggyback off of the whole, she said shit like what it is. Oh yeah, he got mad with me because I was out of town and texting my kids and all that, like whatever that's supposed to be about. Anywho, that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing at all, you get what I'm saying? Fast forward to these messages, you get what I'm saying? Now look, now check this out. She say like, I supposed to pay for a hotel, or we argued about a hotel or about like some some money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what really pissed me off. Like, that's what made me even get into this whole look. You did anyway, you feel me? Now, that's my whole thing. Now, I done made it clear that I was getting my daughter Friday. You know what I'm saying? I let her know at 4 p.m. on Friday, like, okay, well, I'm getting my daughter and I'm gonna have her for the weekend, or the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Now, your flight don't leave until 11 o'clock, whatever the case may be. Your flight don't leave until 11 o'clock at night. Now, by your flight don't leave at 11 o'clock tonight, meaning like, okay, Will, I ain't really trying to be mean to you, but like, I'm gonna give you all the signs for this. All right, Will, I just told you my daughter coming. I done already let you know, like, beforehand, I'm not bringing nobody around my daughter. Like, it ain't none of that type of shit going on, especially no stranger. Like, it ain't none of that going on. I got too much respect.
Not only that, females, y'all out there, I see this a lot, where they think that a guy's still either messing with the baby mother or whatever because he don't have the girlfriend around their kid. That's not what it is. A lot of times, I mean, unless he comfortable with it, I know, at least me, we really not into you being around somebody's child like that. I don't know. That's just me, and I understand where you're coming from. Basically what he's saying, he kept trying to give her signs to not come, but she was just thirsty.
For myself, you know what I'm saying, my daughter mama and my daughter alone, people be having weird intentions towards kids, whatever. Now, so if I'm letting you know this already on some, like, you feel me, it ain't none of that going on, then off rip, you feel me, you should have either not even got your ass on the flight, for one, because your flight didn't leave until 11 o'clock later on that night. I told you at 4 o'clock. You try to tell me like, oh yeah, I already checked in my flight. Checking in your flight don't mean nothing at all. You know why? Because you still can cancel or like whatever. It don't matter. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact you can cancel your flight, reservation, whatever, get a refund, whatever. So I let her know, like, you feel me? It's a possible chance that I can get a, you know what I'm saying? It's a possibility that I can get a babysitter. But like, that one never 100%, you feel me? Like, regardless of me getting a babysitter or not, right? I never, ever was staying at no hotel, for one. Like, you a stranger, you get what I'm saying? I was not doing no like that. You a stranger, I don't even know you for real, and you too thirsty, like you throwing me off for real.
There you go. See, I knew it. Before he even said that, I already knew it. Because like I said, she's kind of pretty or whatever, and you that thirsty, it's either you trying to get that back door, line me up, you trying to do something. At least that's how I'm thinking. Because why you so thirsty? And then in the hotel, nonetheless, I don't know what man. And look, he got jewelry. He looked like he get into a little bag. So of course he got to be on his, you know, his A game. He don't know her. I don't know what you could do to me. I don't know. So you that thirsty? Nah, you know what? I'm good. Never mind. And plus, I really don't care because I get girls too. So it's like, I really don't need you. I'm not one of these broke, dusty, lame dudes where I got to sit here and, oh, a pretty girl hit me up. Nah, I'm good. Plus, you don't seem like you, I don't know.
You too thirsty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, cool. Now, in the mix of all that, right, okay, she get her. Now, she get her, she doing the plane like, oh yeah, she had to get her a room and shit like that, whatever the case may be. Because of the simple fact, I get to ask her shit like, okay, Will, what you finna do as far as in like, hotel-wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna help you look for a hotel, like GT, you know what I'm saying? But like, you should be already under the impression, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you not to come for real, because of some fact, I let you know I got my daughter.
Basically.
If a nigga telling you like, okay, Will, he got his daughter, and you can't, he not bringing you around his daughter. Me, my daughter, this, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be here with me. So she gonna be here with me, then that means you can't be here at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't none of that going on. Cool, long story short, whatever the case may be, she ended up paying for her own flight, you feel me? She ended up paying for her own hotel or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? She's mad or whatever the case may be, but my thing is, look, right, now, she never not once said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for the hotel, but when I land, give me the money. What? The first thing I told her was, find something that you can afford, you feel me? Like, find something you can afford, whatever in your budget, like, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't about no $300 or no hotel or nothing like that. We never argued about no hotel, because I made it clear, like clear as day, like, okay, Will, I'm not sleeping in no hotel. Why in the fuck would I sleep in a hotel? I mean, I got a house, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just worried about your well-being, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's already damn near 1 o'clock in the morning when you land. You gotta have somewhere to sleep at. I don't want you to sleep in the airport or shit like that, you feel me? Cool, now, she get all that shit done or whatever the case may be. She act like she got an attitude out of this world. she really was on some like self shit, like on some like, she thought I was gonna put her before my daughter type shit, like, oh yeah, well, we had plans and what the ever. Like, I don't know who you is, don't nobody come before my daughter, you feel me? Now, mind you, like, okay, so that was that whole Friday. Now look, I still text her on Saturday just to make sure like she was good, she was safe, because at the end of the day, you're not from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? You're not from Atlanta at all. I'm not from Atlanta at all, but like, it was just cold that night, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, are you okay? You know, on some like, checking up on her, you feel me? See, oh yeah, I had found a room, you know? Nothing like, everything was regular for real. Now, this really went left for real that Saturday when it came to the point where it is. She got to text me all like extra thirsty, like you got breath mints and like numbness spray. You know what I'm saying? That shit new to me. You know what I'm saying? Alright, okay. Alright, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brush that off. And then you got to ask shit like, oh yeah, have I ever gave my ass ate?
Oh.
My behind ate. I don't know if TikTok gonna like blur it out because of that. Hold on. This lady throwing me off now. You know what I mean? You throwing me off. You throwing me all the way off. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, nah, hell no.
See, that this is why I always tell y'all, it's 3 sides to every story. It's your side, his side, and it's the truth. Now, when you first heard her talk, you like, you know what? Maybe he was broke, maybe because you know people just be stunting for the gram. But then when you hear him explain his reason why he did what he did, it makes sense. I don't know you from a can of paint, bucko. You talking about come in, you done pay for your flight, you done pay for your hotel room, you sound thirsty as hell, and you talk about eating the behind, the uki maker, yeah, and I don't know, yeah. So it makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
She won't be seeing me at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna link up with you. I'm not finna have sex with you. It ain't none of that going on. Like, you know, I'm cool on it. I'm straight on it. Now, mind y'all, it would never ever be a storyline. It wouldn't be a story time. It wouldn't be none of that. You know why? If I pulled up to see her at that hotel, had I had sex with her, any of that, you know what I'm saying? If any of that would have went her way as far as in like sexual intercourse, she would have never made a story time. You get what I'm saying? Now, mind you, like she was scaring me on some like, hold on, what the fuck? Don't be saying no like that to be like, you know, you scaring me for real. Shit, like, you know, like, hold on, you been a little bit too thirsty, you feel me? Now, my whole thing is, on top of you being a little bit too thirsty, right? I mean, on top of her being a little too thirsty, right? I'm just like, all right, okay, whatever. You feel me? Like, now mind y'all, rewind. We was texting shit for like, probably like a week and a half. I want to say we probably was texting for like a week and a half for real. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I ain't never been on the phone at all. Like, never been on the phone. No, we get on FaceTime for the first time. You feel me? It was like a 3-minute call or something like that. But when I first get on the phone, I got my face in the camera. She got her face in the camera. But she got on like these clear glasses. Now, when I say stop playing, put your face in the camera, you know? I don't know if that like rubbed her the wrong way, but I'm just in my head like it's not the same person that I was just looking at on Instagram, you feel me? So now like I'm not saying she ugly, I'm not taking that from her at all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like she not the like what she looked at like on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So it caught me off guard.
Y'all know them filters. Actually, you know here's the crazy part. While she was doing her story time, she had that, I forgot what that filter's called, but all the girls use it on social media. As she was doing that story time, she had the filter on. So it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. He like, yo, listen, I'm not, you not who I thought you was. Cause you don't got that same filter from social media. So, hey.
So now I'm really just trying to like rush her off the phone for real. But like I'm giving her a cold shoulder to the point where it is like, damn, you not getting the memo? Like I shouldn't have to say like, okay, well, woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm really giving you a cold shoulder. Like, I'm letting you know what, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was throwing me off, though, that she didn't look the same, you know what I'm saying? So, after that, the conversation went, like, blank. She texted me that Friday, like, hey, love, are you okay? Ooh. And I tell her, she like, am I still coming? Ooh. I didn't respond to no other question, but am I okay? I told her I'm good. You get what I'm saying? I'm good. But I was dull as hell with her, you feel me? But I'm going to just show y'all all this shit. I got to post out.
right, so basically he posted the text messages of them talking, and he pretty much left her on red. Like, he didn't, So at the end of the day, if you about to go see somebody and they start acting, especially going to a whole nother city, and they acting weird before you even leave, at the end of the day, you shouldn't even left. You shouldn't even, and then you gotta think about it too, right? If she was going over there just for the simple fact of trying to meet up with him, what was she gonna do when they weren't together? Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna stay with her the whole day or the whole time. It looked like it was just one of those booty calls. So if he wasn't with you throughout the day, what was you gonna do throughout the day? Just sit in the hotel? Y'all don't know each other like that. So I don't know. But I'm glad I got both stories, because at first I didn't even know he responded until I did a little research. And his story makes more sense, to be honest with you. But I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know who y'all believe more. Do y'all think she was telling the truth and he was just being broke? Or do y'all think that he was telling the truth and she just acted a little too weird for him? And he pretty much gave her the cold shoulder and, ghosted her. Jump in the comments, let us know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.